Headlines: Big Brother is being cancelled by Channel 5. Big Brother first aired on our screens in 2000, and the final series of Big Brother will air tonight. In other news, Hurricane Florence is making landfall on the US East Coast, bringing with it powerful winds and flooding to some areas. It is brought to here, Georgia next. Good afternoon and welcome along to the coming of Hurricane Dean. With me, Kevin Oliver. On tonight's installment, I will be taking a trip down memory lane as I relive the night when we faced Hurricane Dean. I have delightful music coming your way from Queen, Faith Hill, and the Bangles to begin the next 30 minutes of feel-good tunes for your afternoon. If you would like to get your favorite track on air this afternoon, it's very easy to do. Simply tweet me at Cav Oliver Radio, or you can find me on Facebook at Catherine Oliver Radio. I am really looking forward to taking you on a tour of discovery and find out what it's like to be a part of a Category 5 hurricane. To give you a travel update every 15 minutes on the coming of Hurricane Dean, M4 in Greater London westbound is moving very slowly following an accident with two vehicles involved from Junction 2 of the A4 Brentford to Junction 4 Heathrow Spur. The carriageway has now been shut completely. Highbury Corner in Highbury is currently closed following repairs between Highbury and Islington Underground Station. M3 in Surrey is moving very slowly southbound between Junction 2 of the M25 interchange and Junction 3 Lightwater. It was the most intense storm of the Atlantic hurricane season. Hurricane Wilma hit the area a couple of years ago. Before I was feeling so excited about going to Mexico for the first time ever, and facing a hurricane was the last thing on my mind. The fifth day into our time in Playa del Carmen, we found out that Hurricane Dean was heading for Playa del Carmen. In that moment, I was feeling emotional because I didn't come to Mexico to face a Category 5 hurricane. When we wanted to leave, we couldn't because the flights were fully booked, so we had no option but to stay in the area. Leading up to Hurricane Dean making landfall, we could see businesses and restaurants being boarded up, and it was like a ghost town. I have never experienced anything like that before in my life. It was becoming more real all the time that Hurricane Dean was coming our way. We had to get food that didn't need to be heated, and the supermarkets were very busy because everyone was getting food. A recap of the news headlines: Big Brother and Celebrity Big Brother are being cancelled by Channel 5 after the current series. The series first aired on our screens in 2000. In other news, Hurricane Florence is hitting the US East Coast, bringing with it powerful winds and flooding to some areas. It's thought to hit Georgia next. Crawley Town are preparing to play Forest Green Rovers this weekend, hoping to build on a 2-0 win over Morecambe. The hotel management told us to stay in our rooms from 8 p.m. until 10 a.m. the next morning and stay away from the windows in case we get hit by flying glass. The Mexican government banned all sale of alcohol for the duration of Hurricane Dean because they were afraid that looting may occur in the area. M1 in Hertfordshire is moving very slowly northbound following the earlier accident between Junction 8 Breakspear Way and Junction 8 Redbourne. All lanes have been reopened. M3 in Surrey is moving very slowly following an accident and a broken down vehicle northbound from Junction 3 Lightwater to Junction 2 of the M25. The following day we went down to the beach and there were dead fish everywhere and the beach was in a complete mess. The following day we went down to a local theme park, but when we got there it was shut because they were still clearing up from the hurricane. When we were flying back home to England, there were people wearing "I survived Hurricane Dean" t-shirts, and that made our day. There were even Hurricane Dean cocktails, and I would have dealt with Hurricane Dean so much better if I had a strawberry daiquiri in my hand, but I couldn't because the Mexican government banned all sale of alcohol until Hurricane Dean was over. A theatre is coming to the Hove Crawley on the 18th September and it will run until the 22nd September. If you are interested in this event and buy tickets, simply head to hove.co.uk. You Win Again is coming to the Hove Crawley on the 25th September. It is to celebrate the brilliant music that the Bee Gees made over the years. They are well known for You Win Again and Too Much Heaven and Staying Alive and many more. If you are interested in this event, simply head to hove.co.uk. Alternatively, you can call the box office on 01293 533 636. That's 01293 533 636 to buy tickets. Even though facing Hurricane Dean was a terrifying and unforgettable experience, I knew that it would be something that would stay with me for the rest of my life. You can watch all the documentaries on hurricanes, but nothing can ever prepare you when it happens to you. M25 in Hertfordshire is moving very slowly, following the earlier broken down vehicle clockwise from Junction 23 South Mims to Junction 24 Potter Spa. M25 in Greater London is moving very slowly, following a broken down vehicle anti-clockwise from Junction 25 of the A10 Enfield to Junction 24 for the Spa. There were times when I didn't want to believe it was really happening. The night before Hurricane Dean, I was feeling so apprehensive of what Hurricane Dean is going to be like. "11 years on, I feel blessed to have experienced a once-in-a-lifetime event, something that I wouldn't have said 11 years ago. Thank you very much for joining me on this installment of the Coming of Hurricane Dean. On the next installment, I will be reliving the day when I had a audition for Deal or No Deal on the 11th of November 2011.